Hello. How are we, online crew? I hope you're having an awesome day or have an awesome day, whatever part of the world you are tuned into. So social media. You want to build your business on social media. That's pretty cool. But can you hide behind social media, should I say? No, you can't. And this is where I see a lot of people go wrong on social media is they hide behind it and just expect it to happen all around them. Hello, Vivi. How are you? Awesome to see you on live. Hello, Sandrine. How are you going? Good to see you guys jumping on. Give me the palm tree emoji down below. Hello, Rob. Thank you for saying hello to Henry. Henry's a bit disguised today. Do you like my fruit going on? There's a lot going on today. Good morning, Andrew, in your neck of the woods. How you going? Hello, Sean. Lovely to see you on. It's all going on today. Do you like the fruit? I just thought I'd go even more tropical than I normally do. Hello, Carolyn. Lovely to see you on. Haven't seen you for ages. So if you are a member of my online crew or just that you're familiar with our community here, just put the palm tree emoji down below. If you're part of my free social media group, so that's social media strategies for home business owners, put the fish emoji down below. And if you are part of my online crew coaching community, hello Tammy, how are you? You can put the cruise ship emoji down below. So this symbolizes what we're striving for. And hey Tony, how you going? Tony, you can put the cruise ship down below now. Great to have you part of the community. Hey Geeta, how are you? I love all the fruit, Geeta. Very creative of you. So what we're striving for here is we represent a community of home-based business owners. We are all learning to leverage social media, the internet, to use modern strategies to build our business online. So when we do that, we can build our business from anywhere, and we're not chasing anybody to build our business. We want to attract people to us and, have them ask us or personal message us about what we're in, what we're up to and what we're doing. So that's what we're striving for here. And when we do that, or we're well on our way, we're going to jump on the SS Martin in 2020 and all meet up in person. So this is very relevant to the topic that I'm talking about today, because a lot of people do hide behind social media. Even if they start doing Facebook Lives, they hide behind it and just expect the business to come. But we need to build relationships, valuable relationships on through social media, through your phone, through your computer, through your iPad, whatever device you choose to use. You need to somehow work out how to build relationships with people through the internet via a screen. The beautiful thing is that we are all going to meet up in person, but before we get to this point, we have to build valuable relationships, do we not? Otherwise, no one's getting on your ship. So this is what I'm going to concentrate on today's live, because this is really important to your success in building a business online, is building valuable relationships somehow through a screen. So if we don't really pay attention to this, it can slip up your business in, this goal that you have to build your business online. It might sort of slip up that dream or that goal if you're not truly building sort of valuable relationships. So I'm going to give you 5 tips on today's live that hopefully will help you just sort of strengthen those relationships that you're building online. Can you imagine us all on that ship? Be a hell of a lot of fun. Who's coming with us on the ship? Put the word me down below. I'm sipping, well, as of yesterday's Facebook Live, I'm sipping margaritas, which are number 1. Then my gin and tonic, which is number 2. But then I'm having Captain Morgan and Dry as well. So I'm going to have a great time on the ship, even if I'm on my own. So welcome. Those of you that don't know me, if I am new to you, put down new down below so I can give you a special shout out. Hello, Patricia. How you going? Good to see you jump on. So my name is Helen Martin. I am your online crew captain. This is just all a little bit of fun. This is just, our way of creating, something a little bit different, with our lives. But I'm here to serve our online crew community. We've got the free community here. I go live 5 days a week here at exactly, the same time. So if you want to know when I'm going live so you can hear the free training, just turn your notifications on. So you can do that right now if you're on a mobile phone. Or you're going to join me with the Captain Morgan. Captain. Awesome, Sean. Just tap the top right hand corner if you're on a mobile phone, and that'll bring up some options at the bottom of your screen, and you just turn your notifications on so you get notified. Another one for the dictionary, Sean. Notified. You get notified when I go live. And I do have a free Facebook group. Anybody can join that. You're welcome to join. That's called Social Media Strategies for Home Business Owners. Please go over there and request to join. We've got like fun stuff that happens over there as well. And hello, it is a very busy screen, isn't it, Boyd? I'm going all out. We got palm trees, we got fruit, we got everything going on. Hey, Julie, how are you? So, hopefully it stops the scroll. Hello, Heather, how are you going? Now, just a couple of things before I get into my tips that I want to give you today. Oh, I forgot the clock again, Vivi. So I'll just turn the clock down. So we'll see if I can get through this in under 20 minutes, okay? The timer is on. Okay, the timer is on. So the purpose of the timer, the beautiful Vivi sent me the timer. This is my goal for not only me, but for you, mainly you, but also me. Oh, Vivi's watching me. Oh, I've been told. Is not to keep you here too long, to give you some valuable training, but not keep you here sort of too long. So just a couple of things before I get into the 5 tips is that we've got Mad March going on at the moment. It is purely madness in March. I'm giving anybody and everybody free access to my online crew coaching group. And we're doing 2 boot camps this month that you can get free access to. At the moment, we did day 1 yesterday. We're starting day 2, so it's not too late to join and get in there for free. We're doing the Facebook profile overhaul. So please do not underestimate what your Facebook profile represents for you as a person and your life and your business. And you want that to be the best representation of you possible before we go and network on Facebook. Everybody's looking, guys, whether you believe it or not, whether you think about it or not, everybody's watching you. So people see your name pop up in a group and they're like, who is that? Where do they go? People's, you comment on something and they don't know who you are. Where do they go? They just click on your profile and over they go. They're going and checking you out. And unless that's the best representation of you possible, unfortunately, people do, like, they read a book by its cover. So if your cover of your book is not your best representation of you, then we need to do an overhaul. So join us in the coaching community for free. It's just a 3-day boot camp, very quick, simple. I'm giving you practical tips to overhaul that. And then in 2 weeks' time, we're doing a networking boot camp. So I'm going to go through some strategies for you to network on social media if you've run out of people to talk to. So you've run out of your warm market and you need more people to talk to. So that's what's going on in March. So I've put a link up above, but I've been very cryptic about it deliberately because Facebook does not like links. Sending people off Facebook, they go, that's an external link. I don't like it. I'm not going to show Helen's video to anybody because they're sending people off Facebook. So very cryptically put, www. Another one for the dictionary, Sean. www. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I often just make up my own words. So Sean's making a dictionary of all these words that I come up, like this is the SS Martin, meaning shared skitless instead of scared shitless. So, what was I talking about? Helen, why do you always do that? Lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Someone help me out here. I was talking about, the www.helenmartinonline.com. So I've written the words up above. You just write it normally in your Google. www.helenmartin. Thank you, Sean. www.helenmartinonline.com. That's going to take you to my website, which has got a link taking you through to my coaching community for free for March. And it's also taking you to, so just not right up the top, just scroll down a little bit and you'll see 2 banners. Thanks, Kat. And one's for the video challenge. Join us for the free 30-day video challenge. The future of your business on Facebook, on social media is live video. So if you're not conquered it yet, if you've still got a fear around it, even if you're good at it, join us anyway. So go to my website and get into the video challenge. Once you are into the group, I do not mind if you share the link to other people. You actually get bonus points in the challenge if you bring other people into the challenge and they actually do the challenge. So you want to share the video challenge link with other people, okay? Have you been drinking already? No, but I think I should be, Rob. That might solve my problem. So lots going on in March. Take advantage of all of that. I'm doing all of that for free. So the 2 boot camps in my coaching community and the video challenge, it is all free. You can go to my website, get in there, take advantage of it, and move your business forward. If you want to start fast tracking your business, you're sick of going by weeks and months and you're struggling with the same things, you keep learning and listening to training, but you're not actually implementing anything that makes any changes to move your business forward to make you more money, it's time to take some action, guys. So let's get your profile overhauled. Let's do some networking, do the video challenge all at the same time. Boom, things are going on. Okay, relationships. The one thing I see a lot on social media, even people that, thank you, Rob, it's a pity I can't grab that picture. He's just put a graphic of a drink for me and pull it out of the screen. So point in case in just what I'm talking about at the moment. You don't physically have people on the other end of the screen. I'm literally looking at myself. If I do the right thing and look at the camera, now I'm looking at the camera, now I'm looking at myself. So you can see the difference. For those of you doing live video, pick up on that point, look at the camera. So I don't physically have you there on the other side of my screen. Yet I'm building a relationship with you in certain ways. So, we keep talking about going on this cruise in 2020 and meet up and whatever. As I said before, we wouldn't even be talking about something like that unless we've built up a relationship. So how strange is that? We've never met before, but we want to. And it's because of the relationships we build through social media. So for those of you that post on social media and it's all one-way communication and you're not genuinely building relationships through social media with the people that are on the other side of social media, you are not unlikely to build a successful, business online. Network marketing, this is what we're representing here. Small businesses that have got their own product, entrepreneurs, network marketers, direct sellers, MLM, any of that. It's relationship marketing, is it not? So in the traditional sense, yeah, sure, it is difficult to keep an eye on the camera, and I still do it. Like I'm looking at myself now. It is difficult. With all the live videos I do every single week, I still struggle with it, Sean. So it's just one of those things. Hello, Olive. Lovely to see you join us. So, where was I? Come back, Helen. Where was I, guys? Relationships through the camera. Building, talk, I can't remember. Hello, Diane, how are you? I'll just regroup. So, one of the issues that I see a lot with social media is, that came back, it always comes back. People post a lot on social media because they know the potential of it. So they often know that there's over 2.5 billion people on Facebook every month, and there's lots of people that we can connect with and reach through the internet. Like, it's amazing. The opportunity and the potential is amazing. The flaw that a lot of people make is that it's generally one way. So you think, and you might put a lot of emphasis on your content even. So you craft posts. You may be even doing Facebook Lives. You may be even varying up your content. Personal page or business page, I'm talking to anybody here. Even groups, guys. So any kind of presence on any kind of social media platform. But if we give Facebook as an example, I'm talking about a personal page, a business page, or a group, okay, for any of you. So we might put content out there, but unless you're genuinely building relationships with the people that are there, it's going to be difficult for you to build your business online. So network marketing is relationship marketing. That does not change just because you jump behind a screen. I can't emphasize that enough. The only way that I have been able to build certain things in my business that I have is because I truly, and hopefully you guys that have followed me for a while know this, I truly actually genuinely care about building relationships that are the other side of my screen. I truly care about their success. I truly care about them getting results. And I want to help people. And hopefully you guys know that about me. If I sat here and just talked and never engaged with you, or never gave you sort of real good value that you could sort of think, oh, I hadn't thought about that before. You know, those kind of things that, you know, if I didn't lead with value, we wouldn't have half the relationships that we do in this community. And if you've not been in this community for very long, can I just tell you, the longer you hang around this particular community and our online crew here, you'll see how special this is. Because we care about each other and we're genuinely building relationships, but it's all through our screens. It's really quite weird when you think about it, because we've never met in person. But you've got to bring that relationship marketing that you do in traditional network marketing. You know that if you're going to have somebody join you in your business, you've got to build a relationship with them, don't you? You've got to actually physically talk to the person. You've got to meet up for a coffee or do something. Network marketing is a relationship building business. So if you struggle here, you don't just suddenly go, okay, I'm sick of the offline stuff. I'm going to build 100% online. So you go over to the online world and then you give up over here. You stop talking to anybody about your business over here. And then you go over here, but it's one-way marketing. Now you've forgotten to build relationships because you just think social media is the answer and the people are there. Yeah, they're there. But the same in traditional network marketing, there's lots of people around you, but unless you interact, engage, and build a relationship with them and that know, like, and trust factor, they're not going to join you in your business. Bring this strategy over into the online world, guys. If you don't, it's not going to last. So we really want to build genuine relationships through a screen, through a phone, through an iPad. Whatever your device of choice is, you've got to concentrate on the building the relationship with the people on the other side of the screen. Otherwise, you're not going to have a very good business on social media. And these are the kind of people that say, yeah, I'm doing everything my upline is telling me to do. I'm posting 3 times a week, 3 times a day on my page. I'm getting all these memes, like inspirational things and quotes and whatever, and I'm posting all that stuff, but I'm hearing crickets. Okay, what's your strategy behind building relationships behind those posts, or engaging people in those posts, or like giving some love or some value to those people? I don't know. I just post. Yes, that's all you're doing. You're posting. You're not building relationships. You're just posting on social media. Do you guys see the difference? Send me some likes and loves and palm trees. We do miss you, Sandrine. Send me some likes and loves and palm trees if you appreciate what I'm saying there. Because it's something that, yes, Olive, relationships are key. I now sit with other people that just talk and don't interact. Yeah. And I saw this in the last video challenge, and I do not want to see this in the next video challenge, guys. And I'll be honing in on this for those that join the next video challenge. You have to, and this will be in the 5 tips in a second, you have to love on the people that take the time to engage. Take the time to write a little comment down. They are taking their time out of their precious day to say something maybe on your Facebook Live. So I was doing that on Facebook Live, people in the video challenge, and I would be like, hi, whoever, yep, that's such a good point. Loved your live, thanks very much for what you said, whatever it is. Some people, what did I get back? Nothing. So why would I be likely to continue to watch that person's videos when it's one way? So they've delivered their content, but that's not personal. They're delivering it to potentially millions of people if enough eyeballs get on it. unless you give the personal attention and unless you love up on people that bother, and unless you work out ways to get engagement and interaction, you're wasting your time on social media. It's all about relationships. Sean, acknowledge them. Yes, which leads me, perfect segue, Sean, to go into the 5 points, because that's number 1, Sean. So acknowledge them. So when people jump on, and I know, yes, Rob, it is a two-way street. I know some people when they do Facebook Live, so let me just use lives as an example. People get thrown off track. I don't know why that would happen. It never happens to me. So some people, when they start live video, or to see the comments, like if you're lucky enough to have somebody on live, initially, it throws them off. So people have said to me, do I have to actually sort of look at that? Because then I completely lose my train of thought. If you're not used to live and that distracts you and you want to hide the comments by, you can swipe them off and not see the comments, just tell people, I'm learning how to do Facebook Live. Whenever I see comments, they freak me out and I lose my train of thought. So I'm just trying to gain some confidence with Facebook Live. So I promise, I love the fact that you're here. And if you have left me a comment, I will go back after the live and acknowledge you. I promise, I so appreciate you being here. I'm just trying to master the skill of talking on live video. So this is what I'm doing at the moment to get through. If that's what you do, then just be genuine and authentic about that and tell people you can't handle comments yet because it throws you off guard. The other thing is and this is in the 5 points, so I'll be able to go through the 5 points really quickly in a moment because I'm telling you sort of what they all are, is Sean's just saying, I acknowledge everyone on my lives during and after, despite whether I know them or not. Fantastic. Everybody we should sort of acknowledge. So you can, you can... I've done it again. I'm hopeless. Normally I can, but sometimes I'm doing so much in my brain at the moment. But yeah, I was getting onto one of the 5 points. What was it? Doesn't matter. I'm bad today. So let me get onto the 5 points. We'll get through the 5 points so I stop jumping around anyway. Hey, Sherry, great to see you jump on. So number 1 tip is using the person's name and acknowledging someone, whether it's before or after. And if it's after, just tell them the reason why. Maybe you're learning or whatever. It's just, I know what I was leading to now. It's just being so genuine and authentic. And if you stuff up, fantastic as far as I'm concerned, because you know why? It makes you real. It actually makes you real when you stuff up. So many people are striving. For those of you that are doing live video, do not strive for perfection because it doesn't make you real. People can't relate to perfection. Who's perfect? Who is perfect in this world? Is there anybody walking this planet that is perfect in this world? So when you stuff up, it actually makes you more human because people will relate to people's, hot mess before they relate to perfection, because it actually just makes people jealous. And they can't relate to them. So they go, I could never do that. They're so perfect at it. They look amazing. I don't look like that. I'm not pretty like that. I'm not, masculine as good looking as that guy. Like, it's just not me. And you put yourself down because you've got this comparitis going on live video. So we don't want to strive for perfection at all. We want to be messy. People say to me, I've got my kids running around, so I can't find a time to do a live. Do a live with the kids running around being a hot mess. People relate to that more because everybody has, well, not everybody has kids, but, somebody in that circumstance, it's like, oh, if they can do a live with their kids in the background, so can I. It makes you more relatable. Do you agree? If you agree, put the word agree down below. Let me know you're following along with me here so far. Vivi, no makeup. Thank God for filters. Yeah, filters can be wonders sometimes. So number 1, which I didn't get into the detail of that, you want to use a person's name. Hey, Sally, good to see you on. Hey, Tanya. Use a person's name even when the automatic tag kicks in. So if you know what I mean by an automatic tag, is maybe you reply to somebody in the written form. So you want to acknowledge people and use people's names. Like I always say, I'm not just going, hi everyone, great to see you all jumping on. I want to acknowledge you guys that are here because I think you're awesome for being here. And I am grateful for every single person that jumps on my live. And, you know, sometimes I don't catch them all. You know, it moves fast. Good problem to have though. But I try to acknowledge as many people as I can because I'm ever so grateful for people jumping on and watching my lives. And that's the place everybody really should come from. We don't want to sit there and go, hi everyone, great to see you all jump on. Say hello, tell me where you're coming in from. And you're not actually specifically acknowledge the person. So you want to acknowledge on live. But afterwards, when you go back and acknowledge, you know, people in the written form. So if you guys that know me well, I'll say hello to you on screen here. But I'll still go back. It may not be immediate if I'm going straight onto a training like I am, you know, for the Profile Overhaul Bootcamp. So I can't go back immediately and acknowledge all your comments because I'm going straight onto another training. But when I can, I'll go back. And so something might appear in your notifications 3, 4, 5, 6 hours later. And I've said, hi, Rob. But I've said hello to Rob on my live. But I'll always go back and acknowledge people because I truly care that they were there and they took the time. It also helps with people watching the replay. So if people watching the replay, they scroll through the comments. If you don't think they do, you're naive. So they scroll through the comments. So if they see everybody saying, you know, hello, 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 and there's no acknowledgement from me back, that's very telling. But when they're scrolling through the, oh, you're kidding me? Okay, time to speed up. Look at that, Vivi. How did that happen? I do have to speed it up because we've got another training in a minute. Yeah, somebody watching the replay, they often scroll through the comments to see what was said and what was. So if you're not acknowledging anybody's comments, people see that are watching the replay, maybe days, months afterwards. It's all one way. People want to connect with people that give love back. So if they're scrolling through the comments, someone said hello and I've said hello back and we've had a conversation and whatever, people will pick that up on your future lives when they're scrolling through the comments. So always, you know, acknowledge people. And so the number one tip, I'm going to fly through these because I've got to get ready for my boot camp, day 2 of the boot camp. So when you reply in the written form, some of them automatically tag. So let's say, you know, Vivi's written something and then I go reply and it automatically tags her. So her name's already there, but I'll still say, hey, Vivi, thanks for jumping on, Vivi. Good to see you on my live, Vivi. You're awesome, Vivi. You know, I always still more often than not, use the person's name, even though the tag is there. The tag is automatic. That's not special. Facebook does that for us. It's not any effort on your behalf because it's automatic. So almost ignore that it's there. It's very beneficial because it'll hit their notifications. So you want the tag, the automatic tag there, so it hits their notifications, but you want to personalize it. Always acknowledge people by their name. People like to be acknowledged as an individual, not a number. So even on the automatic tags, speak to somebody by their name. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, involve your audience. So like I was saying before, videos in the last video challenge, some people didn't acknowledge the comments or thought it doesn't matter. And I just want to clear this up for some of you guys that I heard this a number of times. And it's like, oh no, that's exactly the opposite to what you should do. Some people want to let the comments accumulate and think, I'll go back to that tonight and then reply. And there was some kind of reasons like I'll let the comments build and it looks good or something like that. Oh my gosh, you can't do any more damage than that. Facebook, the first hour and a half of any post, any Facebook Live, anything that you put on, Facebook, the first hour and a half is critical as to what happens for the next hour and a half. Okay, so you want to love up immediately. Ideally, when you do a Facebook Live, which is contradictory to what I'm going to do now because I'm going to need to jump straight onto another training and I'm not going to be able to go back to these comments until later. That's what you don't want to do. You just got to learn to not talk as long as I do so that doesn't become a problem. But you want to go back pretty much immediately and acknowledge people's comments. So if you get something in your notifications, so some people might think, oh, well, I won't reply now. I'll just reply to all of them later because it'll save me time. That's all about you. Don't worry about you. This isn't about you. This is about building relationships with other people. So give them love straight away. Do not wait. Okay, so that's number 2. No, sorry. I'm still on number 1, but number 2 is involve the audience. So ask them questions, get their engagement, ask them to like and love, ask them a question. You've got to involve your audience to let them know that you care. So you want to know their opinion. You want to know their thoughts. What are you struggling with? Let me know. Involve them in your online journey. Don't talk at people. Involve people. So that's number 2. You want to involve people in social media. It may not happen for you initially. People may not comment because nobody's commenting because you're new on a business page, or people are trying to work out what you're doing. It's okay. You've got to start somewhere. But you want to involve anybody and everybody that you can in whatever you're doing on social media. So ask questions, acknowledge comments, ask a question from a comment, work out whatever ways that you can to involve your audience. Anybody that's watching you, listening to you, engaging with you, involve them. Okay, so involving people rather than, you don't just want to talk at people. You want to talk as if they're right there in your lounge room. You want to have a conversation. You don't want to dictate. So let's have conversations on social media, not be a lecturer or a dictator. Okay? Number 3, be transparent and authentic and stuff up and be proud to stuff up and make mistakes. You will build a relationship with people faster when you are normal. So many people are not themselves when they go on social media. Suddenly they press the go live button and it's like, they're just all panicky, or they're reading from notes. And when when it's like when you're talking to somebody, to then somebody's going, so what I want to share with you today is 5 tips to help you build better relationships on Facebook. And this will make a really big difference on building relationships. So now I'm talking like I'm reading, and somewhere my personality went out the window. So the more genuinely, authentically you can be you in delivering whatever it is that you want to say, the better and the faster that you will build relationships with people, because they'll feel like they know you. They'll get to know, like, and trust you a lot quicker and earlier when you're just you. I'm not going to say I mastered that from day one. Came from corporate. I still had stiff Helen in me. I still had dictator Helen in me because I was used to, lecturing people and, seminars and staff. And it was always more like telling rather than building a relationship with people. So it doesn't come necessarily naturally from word go. You need to warm up to that, but you'll get there. So number 3 is being transparent. Don't profess to be somebody you're not. Don't say you've had results when you haven't. Don't fluff anything, because people will know and people will find out. Okay, so just be you on your journey. You don't have to be a guru to be successful. You just have to care about other people, and think of it like a 4th grader to a 6th grader. A 6th grader to a 4th grader is, they're so cool. Yeah, a 6th grader is still only a 6th grader. So if you've got a business page and you're worried about that kind of stuff, you just need to know a little bit about a little bit more than the person listening. Then, you're being valuable. You want to earn money on social media, become more valuable. Bottom line, that's it. Earn more money on social media, become more valuable to people. And, that's when you're valuable to people and you care about those people, you will build relationships. Okay, I need to move on. Number 4, engage, very similar to number 2. So involving the audience, but not only involving them, engaging back. So engage. Gita, my act is like educating my patients. So education is good. That's going to come up in a second. Engage. Over engage. Ask a question. When somebody comments, rather than saying thanks, Just say, what did you like most about what I said? Or, did that tip really help you? Or, something like that. Like engage straight away. Like I said before, the first hour and a half is really important to you on social media. So, engage is what's going to build relationships, because then people know that you care. Use them by name. Involve them, involve your audience in what you're doing and what you're saying and the value that you're giving. Engage. Did I say that enough? Engage. Hey, Laura, how are you? Number 5, 3 things. This is what you need to lead with to build relationships on social media. You want to be leading with either entertaining people, educating people, or empowering people. You want to build relationships on social media, either entertain them. I'm just checking my notes because I don't want to say it the wrong way around the second time. Entertain, educate, empower. That's what you want to lead with. Let me say it again. Entertain, educate, and empower. I'm afraid I'm going to mix them up and then confuse you. Okay, so lead with that. Don't lead, if you lead with the sale, if you lead with your wallet, if you lead with what you want, if you lead with the wrong angle, you're not going to build relationships because people aren't going to trust you. So when you can lead with, empowering people and, educating people, leading with value, that's when you'll build relationships because people will be interested in what you're talking about. And then at the same time, when you're using the name, you're engaging with them, you're involving them, and you're never too busy to reply to their messages. This is what helps, relationships grow on social media, on the other side of a screen. So all of those things are really important. Do you agree with that? If you do, put the word agree down below. I really need to speed it up now because I've got to get on to my other training in a few minutes. So I really hope that's helpful, those 5 tips. Really think about that, guys. And hopefully some of that is not new to you, but I just want to emphasize it. You don't want to turn up in social media and just put content out there and hide behind it. You can't build relationships with people when it's one way. You've really got to concentrate on these strategies to draw people in, to engage with people, to invite them into your world, to be transparent and authentic. And that's when people will connect with you more. Do not strive for perfection because it will slip you up. Okay, so I hope those 5 tips were helpful. Once again, if you want to get free access, March Madness, to the Profile Overhaul Bootcamp, which I'm doing in a few minutes' time. We're on day 2. And so I'll see you guys over there in a sec that are in my coaching community. And you want to get access to the 30-day free Facebook Live video challenge is starting next week. So I'm going to be jumping in there live tonight. So I don't want to confuse people with time zones, just to give a bit of structure as to sort of what's going on, but we're not starting in there until next week. But jump over there and join us in the video challenge. Let's help you build relationships with people in the online world. There is no faster, more powerful, genuine way to build relationships with people than Facebook Live. So get into the challenge, master lives. You're not going to start out by mastering it, but doing it like in a challenge situation gives you more tips and strategies and ideas and content and stuff like that, which is going to help you build relationships online, which will help you build your business. Okay? If you got value from that, put the word value down below, and I will catch you same bat time, same bat channel tomorrow. See ya.